Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're taking a look at some latest additions to community creations, with today having a big focus on updated superstars, as we've got a lot of updated models with new textures and new hair, and then alongside those we also have a selection of both new and old stars to help freshen up the roster. So let's jump straight into this, where we're starting out with some NXT updates, as creator Soyel Rue has released a selection of updated superstars featuring their new appearance. The first of the stars to undergo a makeover is former NXT champion Bron Breakker, as Soy's updated bronze model to feature his current heel look that sees him modded to include this new thicker beard, along with a new custom hairline and new body texture. In terms of attires, there's two outfits included, with the first one being this black badass singlet, while the second one sees him in more of a promo attire with black jeans and a vest. Also from Soyel Rue, we have an updated 2023 version of Wes Lee, as Soy's released this updated version that includes a new attire for Wes, with this one also featuring some hair updates, as the creators updated Wes's facial hair to make it appear slightly darker, though the biggest change is the hairstyle, as Soy's utilised the two hair glitch to give Wes longer dreads on top of his regular hair rather than have them all tied back. Another NXT star to undergo an update is Ilja Dragunov, with this one coming via WhatsTheStatus, as Status has released this version of Dragunov that includes new facial hair and an updated attire. Taking a look at some comparison footage from the creation suite, we have the addition of facial hair with this mustache and goatee combo, as well as thicker eyebrows and an ever so slight change in the hairstyle. Switching over to the second attire, Status has also included a suit as the secondary outfit, along with some different facial hair, as this outfit includes a longer beard. Up next, let's talk legends, starting with Eddie Guerrero, as Pecci's released this updated version of Eddie that's based on his final run in 2005. One of the things that I really like about this one is that it features two very different appearances, as the first attire sees Eddie with a long dark mullet in his Los Guerreros attire with green tights and a cheat to win shirt, while the second attire is more in line with his base model, with this one seeing him in black with short hair. Taking a look at comparisons of this attire, then you can see that Pecci's included an updated face texture that highlights Eddie's facial features, with this one also including a new beard, an updated hair featuring a few more frosted tips. Also from Pecci, we have a new version of Kevin Nash, as Pecci's released a later version of Nash that's based on his brief return to the WWE in 2012, with this one featuring the same black attire he had in WWE 13. If you're looking for an older version of Nash, this is a great option to go for, as this one includes an older face texture to help age the model, along with a new beard and this alternate hairstyle. Switching over to the second attire, this one is actually based on his TNA run, with this one seeing him sporting grey hair with a grey beard, along with this alternate red outfit. Up next we have some de-aged superstars, starting out with the Bellas, as Soyel Rue has released a throwback version of the pair, which is based on their appearance in 2016. Starting with Brie, if I show you this comparison, then you can really see just how different Brie looks with her younger texture and different hairstyle, as she looks a lot more like Nikki than she does Brie. Speaking of Nikki, if we switch over to her comparison shot, then you can see just how good this one looks, as the younger texture paired with a hair glitch gives us a perfect Nikki for this period. Alongside the Bellas, Soy's also released two more modded stars that are based on the same period, with the first of these being this 2016 version of Maryse, which includes a younger face texture, new makeup, long hair and this classic attire. The other star to be de-aged is Natalya, as Soy's released this version that's also based in 2016, with this one featuring different makeup and a longer tied back hairstyle. So if you're a fan of the Divas era, there's 4 classic versions that you can download, all of which can be found using the hashtag TotalDivas. Next up, let's take a look at some new superstars that you can add to your roster, where we're starting out with Bronson Reed, who's someone that was originally set to appear in last year's game, as Bronson was initially planned to be part of the roster prior to his release, which led to a lot of his clothing parts and even an unfinished model that was left behind in the game files. While we await an official Bronson, just as good is this new offering from Mr. Fiend X, as they've released this updated Bronson based on his return to WWE earlier this year. Along with the main attire, also included is a second outfit featuring this black version of his singlet, which is actually the official one from 2K23 with the colours updated. For anyone looking to expand their tag team roster, how about the return of the Dudley Boys, as DX for Life has released this classic version of the pair featuring their original tie-dye outfits from ECW, which is perfect to use with the classic ECW arena from the 2K showcase. Alongside Bubba and Devon, should you wish to expand the Dudley family, then DX for Life has also released this awesome version of Spike Dudley, who like Bubba and Devon also comes with his original attire from ECW. So that's 3 members of the Dudley family, but we're not done just yet, as continuing to expand the stable, DX for Life has also released a 4th member of the family in Big D Dudley. For those unfamiliar with Big D, he was actually one of the founding members of the Dudley family in ECW, where he was an active part of the group until a few months before Bubba and Devon joined the WWE. Another new legend on offer is former Nation of Domination member D'Lo Brown, as Viceroy Flair has released this Attitude Era D'Lo that comes with a choice of attires from 1998 and 1999. The first of the attires sees D'Lo in his Nation of Domination tights with his chest protector, while the second attire sees him in this black outfit, which is a later attire from his European Championship run in 1999. Before we get to the main roster updates, let's quickly talk championships, as I want to highlight some really good custom championships from creator Tatboy Grimm. The first of the designs is a custom Cody Rhodes version of the Undisputed WWE Championship, which Grimm noted he actually made in part using an AI generated image as part of a challenge, before then going on to incorporate Cody's American Nightmare logo into both the main faceplate and some custom side plates. Also getting a new custom version of the championship is Bray Wyatt, as Grimm's released this version of the belt, which incorporates Bray's lantern into the design, as well as a really cool take on the WWE logo, which I think fits in perfectly. Moving on, let's talk main roster updates, where we're starting out with some newly updated superstars from WhatsTheStatus, as Status has released this Judgment Day version of Finn Balor as part of a team-up with Donovan Turby. This updated version of Balor features his new SummerSlam attire, which Status was able to mod to include the 7 paint over his shoulder. Also featuring a new outfit from SummerSlam, we have an updated version of LA Knight, with this one coming as part of a collaboration between Status and Game Vault. Not only does this version of Knight include the new attire that he wore at SummerSlam, but it also comes with some updates to the model itself, as Status was able to update it to include new facial hair, as well as using the hair glitch to give him this longer hairstyle, which was added on top of his existing one. Staying with SummerSlam updates, Status has also teamed up with Persia Stan to bring us this updated version of Asuka, which features her SummerSlam attire along with her new face paint, though rather than update the in-game model, this one's actually a creation that's been made from scratch, which Status was then able to mod to include all of Asuka's commentary and her ring name, as well as setting it up as an alternate attire, so once you download it, it'll automatically be applied to Asuka. Up next, we have an update to Austin Theory, with this one coming via LEGITxATTIRES, as they've released this 2023 version of Theory that sees him updated to include a beard, along with the option of 2 new attires, with the first one being the one that he wore at SummerSlam, which was these navy trunks featuring the Austin Theory text in the style of the new SummerSlam logo. Switching over to the second attire, also included is Theory's red, black and blue attire, which includes the Austin Theory Live shirt with the ATL logo on the front and the Cena style Purpose Before Opinions text on the back. For the next set of updated superstars, we're taking a look at the Bloodline, where we have this new version of Roman Reigns, as following the SummerSlam main event, Soyel Rue has released this updated Roman, which has been modded to apply a thicker beard, as well as a new body texture, which you probably won't notice as much in the entrance, though if I switch over to this comparison shot, then you can actually see a big difference, as the 2K version was really muscular, though the new version from Soy has really toned that down to give us a Roman that's more like his current appearance. While the update to Roman is quite subtle, switching over to his fellow Bloodline member Jey, Soy's released a big update for Jey that includes a brand new body texture, with this update adding all of Jey's new tattoos, including the new tribal design he has on his right pec and his full back tattoo, and then there's also some updates to his face, with the addition of a thicker beard and a new hairline to match his appearance at SummerSlam.
Again, Cole, we are looking at main event Jey Uso, as ruthless as they come. The right-hand man.
So there's a ton of new updated superstars that you can download. Let me know what you made of them in the comments, and stay tuned to the channel for more. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.